everybody. My name is Benji Gyamfi from Braeswood Church, and today the verses I'm going to be using are Genesis 12:1-3 and Proverbs 3:5-6. How many of you hate waiting? We have to wait for things all the time. It can be a ride at an amusement park, concert tickets, Christmas morning, or even a little type ride when somebody is texting you. Sometimes waiting can feel like an eternity, especially when it's something you really, really want. Has anyone ever made you a promise that you never had to wait for? Maybe they promised to give you something, do something for you, help you with something, or simply show up and spend time with you. But what happens when that promise gets delayed? And delayed again and again and again. Soon, you start to wonder if it's ever going to happen at all, or if you should just give up hope. It's a feeling a lot of us can identify with. For some of us, it's because we have been waiting on God. In our lives and in our faith, there are a lot of things we wish would happen instantly. There are promises we want to be fulfilled right away, but instead, we have to wait for it. While we wait, we might ask questions or get frustrated. When waiting on God to fulfill a promise, we might wonder, can God really be trusted? Does God really care? If God really loves me, then why do I have to wait so long for it? Well, if you feel like you're waiting on God right now, the good news is that you are not alone. The Bible is filled with stories of people who had to wait on God. Genesis 12:1-3 says, the Lord said to Abraham, leave your country and your people, leave your father's family and go to the place that I will show you. I will build a great nation for you. I will bless you and make your name famous. People will use your name to bless others. I will bless those who bless you, and I will curse those who curse you. I will use you to bless all the people on earth. See, Abraham was an ordinary guy, but this was no ordinary promise. This was a big promise for Abraham. There was one small problem. See, Abraham didn't have any descendants. His wife Sarah was unable to have any children, and they were both pretty old. Abraham was stuck waiting to receive what God had promised. He didn't have a timeline or a plan, just a promise. He was officially on the wait list. After years of waiting for a promise from a God they're still learning to trust, I'm pretty sure Abraham himself felt discouraged or impatient. Then finally, after years of waiting for God's plans to come to pass, Sarah gave birth to Isaac, their promised son. I don't know what promises you're waiting on right now, or what promises you'll have to wait for in the future, but here's one thing that I know. God can be trusted. Proverbs 3:5-6 says, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways, submit to Him, and He will make your paths straight. Like Abraham and Sarah, who waited for years for God to give them a child, here's the message you and I often need to hear. God has a plan, but we might have to wait for it. When God makes a promise, the plan He has in mind is way better than anything you or I could ever imagine. So, what are you waiting for? Something to change in your heart? Something to change in your life? An answer to be prayer? A prayer to be answered? Here's what we can learn from the story of Abraham and Sarah. While we wait, God can be trusted. Thank you.